Okay. We're gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna go to the nearest and it up. I am going to go the nearest to some it up. So I'm gonna eat, you know. I'm gonna eat because it's been a long morning. It's 7 a.m. right now. Rose's Garden, Rose's Farm. This is right after the Jerry's made Alice smile. So that's good. I'm sure we just kind of walked into a random farm after this. Again, this is like my third time trying to get through this portion of it. I would stop after every single mission was complete, double check the footage, and it didn't f***ing record. You guys don't even know.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here? I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on, it's better if we talk inside.
Now that got me wondering, if she wasn't a robot, like if she didn't do that hand thing, would Rose still help her or no?
Do you think we can trust him?
We have to be careful. If it feels wrong, we get out fast, okay?
I'm with you.
Yeah, after Zlatkov, dude, I'm not trusting anybody.
What's your name?
Alice.
He's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside.
I don't know how Alice is still
There's a
alive.
spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Do androids have temperature regulators that they can tell what temperature it is? Because I'm sure they're not as cold as Alice is, you know? Obviously, I gotta check all the doors now because of what happened last time I entered a house that was trying to help me. I have to make sure there's no demons around here, alright? Gotta get my exit strategy correct, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm recording this about a week or two after I recorded the next episode. That footage seems to have worked, so I kind of already know what's gonna happen next episode. And then once those two, like this one and the next one are for sure done, and everything is like, I can actually f***ing edit now, then I'll record episode 10. So I kind of remember what's going on in the next episode. I won't spoil anything, but
Fine, Car. We can't stop because of me. You've got to
this
get
has
across
been
the border.
You need rest.
a mother***ing trial and error, dude.
And we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us?
Farah is the strongest little kid I've ever seen. Other than Baby Gronk, I feel like, you know?
Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe they just need time to understand what we really are.
Why can't we just talk to each other?
Humans can't even talk to other humans. What are you talking about, Alice? It's not really a thing humans do.
I'll get these washed and dried.
I'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Bacon.
This is my son, Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
How about no? How about mind your own business?
It's a
I know you're helping us, but I'm not gonna tell you nothing.
All that matters now is that we move on from here and start a new life. Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
We're not the first ones to come here.
I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
Rose, come quickly.
Anyone gonna question where the fuck that woman came from?
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down.
If this recording doesn't work, that's what I'm gonna do.
We escaped together. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
Let's let them be.
Let him be, let him be, let him be.
Alice?
Luther!
What are you doing?
I told you to keep her in the
I
room.
wasn't sleepy.
And now she sees a dead body because of you, my guy.
It's okay.
It is not okay, first of all. You want my baby seeing a dead body? Mm-mm.
She didn't want to stay in
Well,
home anymore.
as an adult, you tell her to stay. How about that? How about you be a parent and tell her to
All
stay?
right, Carol?
Yes. I'm fine.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No!
Adam would have told him where Anne Frank was.
I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks!
That is enough!
Freaks?
That's enough!
I'll be using that kind of talk around me. Although I totally get his point of view, we are basically like toasters to him.
Don't mind him.
I'm minding him. He called me a freak.
But he's a fine boy. I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay?
You know, it's been about 2 weeks since I've played this. I had a little vacation last weekend, and I spent like all week trying to figure out how to recover that footage when I should have just been doing this. But I wonder what I was saying during all of this, because I kind of forget. $8.99? You know, how the fuck did Todd afford me? $8.99? Bro was late on payments on everything. How did he afford me? And I know we're in a recession. I know we're in a recession in this time period, so... I cost less than an iPhone, though. Maybe he financed me or something.
I hope Rose gets back soon.
There's something I need to tell you. It's about Alice.
Alice right there.
No, Luther.
Not now, Luther. Girl, anyone said anything about my kid right then and there, and like, when I need to tell you something, like, how are you not worried? It could be, you know, she's sick, you know, she's worried about something. Why are you gonna go talk to this little boy that doesn't even want to talk to you? Adam gives me
I can see why you're
15 to
here.
16 years old vibes.
We don't want to cause any problems. We just want to get across the border.
The police. It's the police. What are we gonna do?
Hurry,
We
Luther.
have to
Take
open the
Alice
door.
and hide
I knew
upstairs.
Yeah, no, we're downstairs.
Come on, Alice.
I knew it.
Good thing I was snooping around, right? Gotta hide the people that just pop out of nowhere. And then, I gotta make sure this fucker doesn't say anything. Now, I could threaten him, but I feel like that would be crazy, so I had to reassure him.
And everything will be alright.
I know I'm trying to go anti-human this round, but that would not be smart.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few
Yeah,
questions?
actually, we're kind of busy. We're in the middle of something. You cannot come in. That's all you gotta say.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
Yeah. You.
No?
Is anyone else in the house?
No. No, just us.
Do you have any androids here?
To the officer asking if there's any androids who's looking for androids, and you're asking me if I know where androids are? Obviously, I'm gonna say f***ing no. You're squinty ass looking around, dude. Drink that cup of coffee and get the fuck out of my house. Hey! If I pour you a full cup of coffee and you only take a sip and then look around my house, I am stabbing you in the face with a knife. Drink that full cup. I see that shit still steaming. Drink that full cup. Now I know that bitch was Luther, because Alice and I
thought there was no
have
one
been
else
in
in
a
the
scenario already, hiding from Luther, by the way, and we have
There's my daughter.
been able to stay
Upstairs.
very quiet, very still. We know how to survive. Luther, this is his third day, his second day, if anything, surviving. and he's up there rummaging around trying to get us caught. I need to have a talk with Luther.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
The androids,
This kid was about to f***ing spill his guts.
He's been working in the garden all day.
It's snowing.
Do you know anything about deviants?
No.
I was about to twist your nipples so bad right now,
haven't
boy.
seen
You
anything.
didn't even know.
I better go. Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice evening.
Do androids not have survival instincts? Like, this is what makes them different than humans. Humans have survival instincts because of our food chain, where we were at in our ancestries. But androids don't.
Good evening, Adam.
They don't have any survival instincts. So if they get caught because they don't know how to be quiet, that's on them. Luther, I want to slap him on the back of the head.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice. We'll be safe now.
It's Rose.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
We leave at dawn. Oh, tonight? That's dusk. Alright, you see what happened last time? Because I hid Luther inside the motherfucking laundry room, got him killed. And honestly, kind of his fault. His big, bulky ass just sticking out of the... Why did he... Anyways, this time he didn't die. And you know what? He almost did, because of his own stupidity. November 9th. Damn, so from the beginning, 1:51 a.m. So from the beginning, what? This has been
Broadcast is all over the news.
4 days.
They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the
Humans don't even listen to
us.
other humans. I don't believe you, bro.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave.
You're gonna tell Josh that?
Because if you're not
Insane
willing to
North.
fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you... That's enough!
What's up with these superhero costumes?
And now what are we gonna do?
North is like kind of bloodthirsty, isn't she?
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise.
Is this the plot to Fight Club?
We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
But we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams.
Guess what, Josh? What do security systems run on? A network. What are we made out of? A network.
This is a night our people will remember.
Josh is such a wait, what if something bad happens?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
What do you think will happen in a war?
Look, this way, quick! It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
The store's over here.
Any robot I see as I pass them, I will convert. I will convert them and they will be free. Now, where is he going? When I free them, where do they go? They go straight to Jericho? Or they just wander around until I need them?
Just merchandise.
I mean, aren't you merchandise? I mean, no offense, but like you were made in a factory and then had a purpose of helping
Neutralize the alarm
humans.
systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
So, kind of are merchandise. But again, I have to remind myself I'm pro robot. I may be watching me play this,
You see the alarm system?
but I need to keep reminding myself because my human in me comes out, my humanity. And unlike other humans, I have our backs, okay? If anyone f***s with humans, including my own robot, I will beat them up and throw them into the trash can,
The
okay?
security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me. A surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
Don't know how it didn't already call the cops. I mean, does it not recognize that there's people that shouldn't be out there during a curfew? Like, come on. I'm sure it doesn't have the same sentience as these androids, but it runs off of the same, like, computing processes, I'm sure. So if Marcus can do this within less than a second of thinking, how does a surveillance droid, which technically should be more like legit with it, how does it not also do the same thing, you know? If it's police and the police get paid more than just the basic androids you get at home, which are now $8.99, first of all, if $8.99 gets you a live sentient android that can move and think and do its own thing, and the police get billions of dollars, how are its drones not better than these androids? Like right there, you see that bitch? See him over there? How is he already not clocking that these two are here? Yeah, I have time to jump around like it's a playground. Not that I'm not that rooting for the cops, I'm just saying. That's the only part it's unrealistic, that the cops get these little drones and I can buy a leader of a revolution android.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
You would think it did. See, I thought they were ready to square up, but they're just curious.
You're awake now.
I wonder what that feels like. Marcus touching live wire.
Nice job, Marcus.
If North and I don't kiss due to excitement by the end of this, I am going to strangle one of those robots back there.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
We are superior.
That's
to them,
insane.
but
That's
they
me at
are
work,
masters.
actually. That's how I talk at work.
That's about to change.
Now, see, my thought process here was I thought I could break them out immediately. But no, I have to look at this 40-year-old mom
You'll soon be
robot. Why is she dressed like that? And why she got that haircut? You know, these androids, are they based off of like actual models, or how do they come up with this skin and hair and, you know, body type model, you know, in the world? I'm sure filming this was a lot easier. I feel like you just had to get like 10 actors and then just multiply their 3D models.
Exactly what we need to ram the store. You're free now.
Yeah, what does that feel like? Must feel good. I wonder if it feels like the second after you took a massive shit. Just, a weight off my shoulders. I'm no longer blocked by a wall in my consciousness.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
I'm sorry for that analogy.
Looks like the plaza's secure.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
Marcus, are you f***ing dumb? Do you not see that giant ass padlock?
What are we waiting for?
Maybe it's just me, but if I was doing this with somebody that hated me at first, and then we immediately became in sync, I would be
Okay,
falling in
now we're
love
in.
so easily.
Let's get that truck out.
They need to have better protocols for this. All right, if any android can just hack into anything, no one took into consideration that a singularity might occur. Like, I know from the last episode, Kamsky, the billionaire, is who created the robots. Did anyone on the staff not realize or watch Terminator? You know, the singularity might occur.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
This is the only time I've driven inside this game. Interesting. I can see why. Let me tell you, it was not fun. Very slow, I'll tell you that.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
You know, just a couple days ago, she hated me. I wish I had the stoicism of that guy right there. Just glass everywhere, truck right in front of him, just not even moved. Didn't even move an inch. It'd be funny if Marcus like knocked himself out for a little bit. See, when Marcus and Kara woke up for the first time,
You don't have to obey them.
it was an emotional trauma that allowed them to break through the Matrix to deviate for the first time. What are these guys seeing when Marcus wakes them up? You know? Like, is Marcus giving them his trauma? Or are they just awakened? Like, and what does that feel like? Like, now they can just make their own choices? Or, like, what? Like, this North is never going to go through what our North is going through. So...
You okay?
when she wakes up, like, what is she seeing, you know? Like, this one's fresh out the box, so there's not really any trauma that they can go through. They can't even acknowledge that, like, oh, humans do this to us, you know, they're wrong. They don't even know. They were just made yesterday, literally. They were literally born yesterday. This guy trying to steal my thunder. So in a way, they kind of go from one master to another, which is me. Kind of wild, isn't it?
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave, an object, designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes, to take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom.
I don't know if Marcus really has like a strong leader voice.
Or you can come with us and fight by our side.
Like, he's just too handsome.
It's up to you.
His voice is too light. I don't know. I'd be like, who? Get a load of this guy.
I'm with you.
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
All right, I'll take a. Thank you. I'll take a collective I. Just everyone say I. Jericho respects me, and North is my friend.
Follow me.
I think I'm doing good today.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Okay, last time I played this, I did pacifist. This time, we're doing violent, alright? We're gonna make this place burn, baby, burn.
They're doing what you do, Marcus.
Granted, here, I wanted to kind of, check out what the tag looked like. I kind of forgot what the tag looked like, and you know me, I like spray painting stuff. And guess what? They're not spray painting stuff. You know what? That was not even worth it. Looks kind of gross. Not a big fan of the holograms.
The screens, Marcus.
And I had to threaten them with my message I made on the news. Alright, so that's technically two things I did pacifistic, but trust me, I know what I'm doing here, alright?
This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life. And now the time has come for you to give us.
Obviously, we're gonna destroy that bitch.
We ask that you recognize our hopes and our together
Get the fuck out of here.
We'll never be slaves again.
We're with you, Marcus. We're with you.
Told you I'd come back for you, lady. Not a fan of that scarf, sweater vest, and inner jacket combo. Like, if that's what the future looks like, not a fan. Not a fan. It's time to go, Spider-Man. The fact that North is doing it with me only proves that she is my future lady. One day I will get a kiss. One day we will have a family. She will be mine. Look at that, in sync. It's almost like a choreographed, but again, not a fan of the holographics. Do a flip!
I'll help you. Marcus. Violence is the only language humans understand.
My goal now is to find another car I can blow up. Did not expect people to already be doing that. I wanted more fire. So my goal now, make more fire.
Need a hand?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Do you like how we just ran through that woman? I didn't even notice that first time I played this, but we just like phased through that lady standing there. Burn! Burn! Yes! Fire! 100% violence. I think we did our goal correctly. Okay, now I want to take care of the street light, but now Marcus has to contemplate what he's done. What have you done, Marcus? What have you done?
We freed hundreds of our people.
We did it! Hooray! What was your favorite part of burning down the Capitol Park?
Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Now humans will have no choice but to listen to us.
They'll be afraid. Fear feeds hatred.
I'll take hatred over indifference.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Marcus kind of wasted a lot of time just contemplating and staring at drones. Damn.
North. You alright? What happened? North.
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them.
Marcus hears the police sirens, hears gunshots, and says who killed them. I think we all know who's more likely to shoot first, ask questions later. All right. Granted, we did burn down the entire park violently, so maybe this one was justified, but
They killed our people, Marcus. We want justice.
damn, 2 of them killed like 8 robots. It's kind of crazy. Don't gotta tell me twice. Listen, I'm pro-robot this time around. I am anti-human. Everything that you guys did to harm me against my people, I have to make a choice. And I choose.
No crime against an android shall go unpunished.
That's right. I warned them. It was screaming out loud behind me. All right. The way he threw the gun was kind of crazy. Now, I believe this isn't the first time I've killed a human, so...
This just in.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Numerous storefronts have been broken with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
Property was damaged and fires continue.
Damn, they hate us out there.
Districts across the city.
Bodies of 2 policemen patrolling the area.
This isn't speaking on my character, I'm just kind of saying this out loud, but if I had an android and this was going on, I'm either turning them off or I'm tying them up and putting them in the closet until things cool down, because I would still want mine. I just don't want mine right now. But granted, if I did tie them up and put them in the closet, maybe that might cause them to deviate even more. So maybe I'll have some coffee with my android and be like, yo, can we please not do this? Okay, yep, there's the main difference. Marcus led a violent revolution or violent protest, and last time Marcus led a peaceful protest. November 9th, I guess same day, 11/17. Back with Connor. Hank is my friend. We gotta remember that, alright? Hank is a good guy, as far as we know.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants.
Chris was the...
They found his body.
Was the cop that's been the nicest to me whenever I played as Connor and Hank. He was the only one out of all the asshole cops that said, hey, how's it going? Hope you have a good day.
Why'd it have to be him?
And Marcus, me. I killed them.
Well, but he seemed to be a good
He's the only one that treated Connor like an actual human being.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant.
No, you gotta say it like this.
I got a bad feeling on this one. Wait, like how? I got a bad feeling on it.
We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Look who it is! The most beautiful intro android I've ever seen. Every time I log into this game and I see her beautiful face, it is a rush of dopamine. Look at her. She even got Hank stuttering over here, dude. Stammering around. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Kind of wild that everything Elon Musk thinks he is Kamski. But Kamski he's got the style, he's got the swagger, and well,
you're right.
I guess if Musk could, he would also make pretty ladies androids just to be around him, because no actual humans would want to be around him. So maybe that's what they got in common.
You're about to meet your maker, Connor.
Yeah, kind of insane that the androids that are becoming more human, they can actually meet their god.
Great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Yeah, kind of wild that the guy is not even an old man and he made these robots and they're already deviating. Amanda died. Kamski was born in 2002. Kamsky would be 23 right now and probably creating the androids right now.
Elijah will see you now.
Look, he's got multiple of the same beautiful androids. Also, big fan of the red pool. Red paint underwater, not a bad idea. Kind of sick. I really like this guy's aesthetic. Too bad the billionaires in our world are too... They got no style, you know? Like, they're kind of lame. Not even kind of. They are lame. They're not even cool. This guy is kind of cool. Also, first of all, what the hell? Called us in here saying, yo, we're ready for you. And then he does 2 laps. This guy is big dicking us, dude. And then to have his servant, hot android, bring him a towel, bring him a robe, wrap it up for him. This guy is big dicking us, dude. You know what? This billionaire would be a man bun kind of guy.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants.
Yeah, how is Kamsky not investigated for all of this? Like, this is completely his fault. His products are killing people now. How has he not been investigated? I would be like, did you plan this all along?
Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so...
Or I'd be like, did you put that program in?
Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall.
You can't just toss this off to humanity. This is your creation, my guy. Now, with Connor's answer, I'm trying to deviate.
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die, Mr. Kamsky. It's quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics.
See, the way he's talking, I would arrest him immediately.
Contagious disease.
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution.
Yeah, that's cause for
You can tell us something that'll
arrest, isn't it?
We'll be on our way.
Like, if your products are uprising, you're going to jail till we figure this out. Again, I need to deviate.
It's not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... What do you really want?
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Simple question of algorithms.
This guy
and
definitely
computing
fucks his robots.
What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife.
Why do I feel like he modeled it after a woman that rejected him, and then he just made one of his own?
A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being?
Head empty. Look at the way she's standing.
With a soul.
That's a loaded weapon. Freeze, put your hands up. Get down on the ground. Not you, lady, but him. Get down on the ground.
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question.
Hands on your head. I love that dress, though. Open back.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know.
Easy choice here. I'm trying to deviate. So we already know what I'm going to choose here.
But you'll leave here
But
without having
the
learned
guy is giving me an
anything
option to do this. Not cool.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android?
Neither. I want to deviate.
Decide who you are. An obedient machine or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
If anything, I would just say, if I was Connor, I'd be like, well, Hank told me not to. I'm with Hank. You know, he told me not to, so it's not worth it. If I wanted to keep hidden my deviancy.
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission.
No, I prefer to not do a dumb
Saw a
ass
living being in this android.
do it or don't option, okay?
You showed empathy.
I showed that I won't listen to dumbass rules set by your dumbass game.
And war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators?
I choose a side that won't let me just randomly kill people for no reason.
Two evils.
Let's get out of here.
People? Maybe I am becoming an android.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Bro said, if you ever want to just kill yourself, there's a way you can do that.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what
You told me not to, my guy.
I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
I really think Hank is fine with me deviating, which is cool, but also, like, where does that lead me in this war? Okay, see, last time, obviously, you know, I shot Chloe. He answered it, but he was cryptic. I left the house, and then Hank was mad at me. So basically, I didn't get any answers either way. So not really a problem that I wanted to complete. Yeah. All right, well, looks like we are done here. Hopefully, this all went through. Hopefully, I can get this edited and completed by this weekend. I have my next video already filmed. I need to go through the editing, make sure that that went through fine, and then I can get started on episode 10. So maybe a week and I can get back on schedule, but we'll see. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this video. If you guys like this format more, I'm not doing it again. So sorry, it's just too much. It's just way too much. Stressed out a lot. Okay. Yeah, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in fact, if you made it this far in the video, you're the best. There's nothing else that I can give you right now, but I promise that my videos will get a lot better. I mean, I could probably do that. I can promise that maybe. So yeah, thank you for being here. Bye.